quickly, I'm going to point out to you the 3 things you need to have all working for your personal brand to really stand out. So if you're just a commodity, you have lots of competition. It's really hard to explain your difference, your point of difference. You also spend a lot of time trying to explain to somebody what it is that you do and why they should choose you, rather than that instantly happening to them. And already they like the idea of working with you because you're having to convince them. And the other thing is you're exchanging your time for money. And you're running around all over the place trying to get customers, trying to fill your business, trying to sell products, trying to sell services, and you don't have time for marketing, you don't have time for telling your brand story, and you end up doing lots of work that doesn't really lead to anything, lots of all over the place sort of marketing without any brand to hold it all together. So if you don't have a personal brand, this is where you start out, right down there with the competition, spending all your time trying to run around getting money and putting on clients and trying to convince people to work with you, rather than being up here and being completely separate from the competition, having a standout message that people understand, giving people a reason to choose you, and creating an emotion around your brand so that people already know, like, and trust you. And that's when you become well-known, well-paid, and wanted. So this is the 3 steps to developing your personal brand. And just very quickly, Lisa's saying a conscious choice, prompt them on the tea bag to be mindful, take a breath. Coffee's about savouring the flavour, but tea's about savouring the moment. Tea has to steep, absolutely. Lisa, go and have a look at the very old, the beer ads. I'm trying to remember the brand, the Guinness ads. Take a look at the Guinness ads from years ago. Guinness takes a long time to be poured. Yes, if anyone's from Europe and it drinks Guinness, or even in the States, I think you get Guinness over there. It takes a long time for it to be poured, so you've got to wait for it, but it's worth it because it tastes amazing. Whereas lager, just fill up a glass and wait and knock it back, you're away. So it's the same thing with tea, you're quite right, is savouring the moment and talking about time. We talked earlier, Lisa, about how the most valuable currency on the planet today is time. To really use that, taking the time. And I probably would suggest your one word for your brand that puts everything together, not necessarily your brand name or your tagline, although it could be somewhere in there, is time. Talking to people about rushing around in time and rushing women's syndrome and overworking and all those sorts of things. You could have some real fun with cups of tea. I think I like the idea. Also the conversations that happen over cups of tea, which is nice. Sit down and have a cup of tea. That's what everybody says, don't they? So this is the 3 steps to build your brand. To get over the fact that you look like all the other competition out there, the first step is to know me. We're going to go through that in a minute. The next step is like me, and it's all about understanding exactly who it is you want to naturally attract into your business and have the right people choose you without even having to convince them. And the last part about being paid what you're worth is trust me, building that respect as a trusted brand. So we're going to